Hi, so this is my video diary about my Chalazion. Um, it doesn't even feel like I look like me anymore, like I barely recognise my reflection. My eye has just become really swollen and it looks like half closed compared to the other eye, and the cyst has just got really big. Like, it started in the middle of November. I've had this for 5 months now, 5.5 months, and at first it was like sore and red, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I went to the opticians and they said it was a Chalazion, and to keep using hot compresses on it several times a day, and that should like hopefully make it go away and make it swell and then pop. So I tried that. I used hot compresses several times a day, which is a fucking pain in the arse. Like, having to sit there with like something really hot on your eyelid for ages. It's just boring as fucking inconvenient. But I did that. I tried that loads of times, and I tried a face steamer. I went and bought a steamer and used that for like 20 minutes at a time several times a day, but that just made it swell up, it made it get much bigger, and it made it more uncomfortable, because when it gets bigger it makes it more uncomfortable. And so I've tried all those things, and I knew it was never going to go away. Like, when I first got it, like, just deep down in my heart of hearts I knew, even though everyone was telling me that it would go away eventually if I just kept using the hot compresses. But like during the winter when it was cold, it wasn't as bad as it is now. It was much smaller and it was bearable. I could wear makeup. Like, now I'm wearing mascara at the moment, but normally I wear like eyeshadow and eyeliner. I absolutely love eye makeup because my eyes used to be my best feature, and now that they're ruined, like now this eye's half closed, I look horrendous. Like they were the best thing about my face, and now my face just looks awful. And like, yeah, I really love eye makeup, so, but there's just absolutely no point other than like mascara. The only reason I'm wearing mascara is to try and make the eyes look a little bit more even, like to open up the eye with the cyst on a little bit. But the eyelashes are coming out. Like, I don't know if you can see here, there's like a gap where the cyst is, so they're starting to fall out now as well. So I'm really worried because I don't want all my eyelashes to fall out, because like I just feel like I'm dropping to bits. Like, I had a cold sore a couple of weeks ago, and it's left like a white scar. I'm wearing lipstick now so you can't see, but it left like a white scar in the middle of my lip, so I've got like a little dent now in the middle of my lip where the cold sore was. Like, I've had cold sores so many times, like I get them quite often, like at least once a year. We're usually around once a year. This year I've had them twice, so I don't know, I must have been more stressed than normal. But yeah, I used, I think it was Blistex. Normally I don't use anything, or Zvirex. I've never had any issues, but I used Blistex this time, and it got rid of the cold sore quite quickly, but it's also, I think, caused it to leave a white scar on my lip, so, but that's a different issue. But I do just feel like I'm dropping to bits. So yeah, the Chalazion is causing me to look probably about 10 years older than I normally do, and because I'm 30, normally I look younger for my age, but I definitely feel like I look a lot older now, and I have to have the surgery because I know that it's not going to go away on its own. It's too buried in the eyelid. I've tried everything, so I'm scheduled for surgery on Monday, and they're going to cut my eyelid open and extract whatever nasty shit is in there, and it's not going to be fun, and I'm scared, but I'm also excited in a way, I guess, because means that hopefully, you know, it's not going to be, my eyelid's not going to have a cyst in it, which is causing it like so many issues. Like, it just gets drier When I close my eyes at night, it's sore, I can feel it, it feels like grit. It's just uncomfortable, and it's causing me so many problems, as well as just looking horrendous. So I'm getting it removed on Monday, and after the operation, which hopefully won't last too long, I'll have to wear an eye patch for 4 hours, which I'm not looking forward to at all, but it's only 4 hours, and I'll have to like have my glasses on over the eye patch, so that's going to be super sexy, because I'm already paranoid about my glasses. I never wear my glasses, like, well, I do now. I guess there has been a silver lining in all this. Like, before, I used to wear contact lenses all the time, too much, like every single day of the week for like at least 10 hours at a time, and now I wouldn't go outside in my glasses, because when I was little, like, I started needing glasses from the age, well, I always did since probably being born. I was born with astigmatism, which is like, astigmatism is where your lens of your eye, or your cornea, I think, some part of your eye is a different shape. Normally I think it's a lens. Like, normally it's round, supposed to be round, but in people with astigmatism, the eye is like oval shaped, which means that the light doesn't like refract properly in a way that your eye can focus. So it causes vision to be blurry, and that will vary depending on the degree of the astigmatism and the degree of how like oval your eye is. So my astigmatism is fairly bad, but not horrendous. It's like -3 in one eye and -2 in the other eye, -2 point something. But I'm also long-sighted with it, which makes my prescription even more complicated. So long-sighted is obviously where you can see better at like things in a distance, and then close things are harder, which is kind of a weird. I can see why people would be short-sighted, like to be able to see things nearer, that makes sense, but like long-sighted is just weird. Like, how can you like be able to see things further away but not close up? But because my astigmatism is so bad anyway, I don't notice long-sightedness, because astigmatism just blurs my vision. But I'm lucky really, because my brother's got even worse astigmatism than I have. And I can actually get away without wearing my glasses or contacts. Like, it's not pleasant, I can't see great, I can't read menus and stuff when I'm out, but I mean I can get by, whereas I know that some people are worse off. So in that sense I'm lucky. I'm kind of going off track a bit here, but I guess the advantage of getting this horrible cyst on my eye is that it's given me a bit more confidence. Like, I've had no choice, I've gone outside with my glasses on, I've started wearing my glasses to university more. I wore my glasses like to a meeting with my supervisors, and I felt that they really like took me seriously for the first time. Like, my 2 other co-supervisors, like, they seemed like to respect me more and take me seriously. So I think like wearing glasses in academia is actually advantageous. Like, before I didn't feel like I was taken seriously, especially by my supervisor Nick. I felt like he just thought everything I said was like, you know, I just don't think he respected anything that I said. Maybe it was a bit of sexism or what, but I don't know. But that's definitely been a silver lining, and I definitely will wear my glasses more now, because I think the contact lenses are one of the reasons that I got this cyst. The contact lenses, in conjunction with using cheapo glitter, and my eye not being able to clean itself, so some of the cheap, possibly dirty glitter getting stuck in my eye, and then my eye not being able to clean itself has meant that it got blocked because I had contacts in at the same time. That's my theory. I mean, I don't know if I'm right or not, but I'm pretty sure that I am probably right on this, because I can't see why else I would have gotten it. I mean, the doctors say some people can just get them, but then the surgeon who's going to be like removing the cyst on Monday said that a lot of builders get them because of the dust. Like, dust gets in, so it can be caused by dusty environments, and so that's why I'm thinking the glitter combined with the contact was just, yeah, a really bad idea. So I'll never be using glitter, even expensive glitter. I just won't be using glitter or anything dusty or powdering in my eyes again, because there's no way I'm risking getting another one of these cysts. But the reason for this video diary is to, like, for my own, like, support, because finding it really hard at the moment. It's really depressing me. I feel like I look horrendous. I feel like I look 10 years older. And also to see how it improves after the surgery. So I'm expecting it to look a lot worse initially, but then after maybe hopefully like a day or two, like after the swelling and bruising subsided a bit, it's going to look a lot better than it does now, and it will return back to how it was, and this nightmare will be over, and I'll be able to have a really good time in Ireland. Even if it's like, I could deal with it being bruised as long as like the lump wasn't there and it was like more open than the other eye, it looked more symmetrical. I could live with that because I could cover it up with makeup. I think you can wear makeup after a week of having the surgery. I really hope so. So yeah, I shall make another video after the surgery, see how it compares to now, and hopefully I'll be a lot happier, and hopefully it won't be too painful. I mean, I'm not scared of like pain anyway, really. Like, I'd rather be in pain right now than have this thing stuck on my face. I'd rather, you know, deal with the pain of the surgery. I'm not scared of needles or anything. Like, I don't think it will be too rough. It won't be pleasant, but it's not going to be awful. It's just, I'm lucky I can have the surgery actually, because it almost wasn't going to be possible. But then they rang me up and said that they would do the surgery this Monday coming, so I could have been stuck with this cyst on my eye for much longer, because the NHS one can't do it until the end of May now, the day after my 31st birthday. So I'd have to wait a long time and be in more discomfort and walk around looking like Quasimodo. I'm just hoping they don't make my eye worse, but I don't think that's possible, really. Don't want to tempt fate, but it's such a big cyst, it needs removing. But I shall make another update after the procedure.